Well, welcome to this Wednesday, March 26th edition of Tonto-TV News. I'm Randy Roberson. When it comes to festivals and events in central Arizona, well, it's rapidly approaching that time of year again. The Payson Pro Rodeo Committee is hoping you'll join them for an exciting rodeo season once again this year in Payson, Arizona. As spring unfolds, it's time to dust off your cowboy boots and saddle up for an exhilarating rodeo season in Payson, known as the proud home of the world's oldest continuous rodeo, which has been an integral part of that community since the 1880s. There's no better place to enjoy thrilling rodeo events, so mark your calendars for 3 fantastic upcoming rodeos at the Payson Events Center that promise to deliver high-energy action and family-friendly fun. First up is the NIRA College Rodeo, taking place on Saturday, April 26th and Sunday, April 27th, with performances starting at 1 p.m. each day. Gates open at noon, and tickets can be purchased at the gate, making it easy to gather your friends and join the excitement. Next, don't miss the Gary Hart Memorial Rodeo, scheduled from May 15th to the 17th. This PRCA rodeo offers a thrilling lineup of events, and tickets are available exclusively at PaysonProRodeo.com/tickets. And calling all parents. The excitement is building as registration opens for 2 of the most cherished attractions at the upcoming Gary Hart Memorial Rodeo. That's mutton busting and junior steer riding. This is a fantastic opportunity for your little ones to experience rodeo in an unforgettable way. If you have kids age 4 to 7, they can join in the fun with mutton busting for just $20. And for those age 8 to 11, the junior steer riding event costs $35 and promises thrills aplenty. With limited spaces available, it's essential to act fast. But there is good news. There's still openings for performances on Thursday and Friday. However, Saturday is nearly booked up. Parents, please remember that registration must be done in person at Chapman Auto Center in Payson, where dedicated staff there are ready to assist you Monday through Friday from 8 until 6 and Saturday from 8 to 5. Take this chance to secure your kid's spot before they're all filled up. And a huge thank you to Chapman Payson Auto Center for sponsoring these exciting events. So round up the family, sign up today, and get ready for a ride like no other at the Gary Hart Memorial Rodeo. Finally, get ready for the highlight of the summer, the world's oldest continuous rodeo itself, which will take place from August 14th to the 16th. This legendary event features some of the best cowboys and cowgirls engaging in traditional rodeo competitions. Tickets for this iconic event can also be found at PaysonProRodeo.com/tickets. Well, switching gears on our Way Back Wednesday segment this week, we're only going back a little over 100 years to a gem that is still around today, but you might be unaware of. Okay, so you're in Gila County within the U.S. Tonto National Forest, renowned for its diverse ecosystem and striking landscapes. The blue sky stretches infinitely as you take in the stunning scenery. After driving what for some feels like a long time, you navigate a turn onto State Route 288 as you turn east off of Highway 188 at the far south end of Roosevelt Lake. To your right, a rocky cliff rises majestically while the soft, soothing sounds of the Salt River flow steadily nearby. Suddenly, a bridge comes into view. It's the Salt River Bridge. Well, this historic structure, built on sturdy pylons directly anchored into the bedrock of the riverbank on the upper Salt River, has stood the test of time since its completion in 1920. The bridge features a concrete deck and steel pipe guardrails designed to accommodate one vehicle at a time, just as it has for over a century. Well, the area is tranquil and breathtakingly beautiful, with various recreational opportunities such as hiking, fishing, and wildlife viewing right nearby. However, aesthetics were not the primary concern with the bridge builders back when they selected this location. According to the Arizona Department of Transportation historical inventory description for this bridge, its story began in 1918. The newly formed Bureau of Public Roads, which later became part of the Federal Highway Administration, they were looking for a suitable site to construct a roadway through the Tonto National Forest. Well, that road, now designated as State Route 288, links the Apache Trail near Roosevelt Lake to the town of Young and is celebrated as the Desert to Tall Pines Scenic Road. Well, by 1919, the design of the bridge was finalized and it started carrying traffic by the end of 1920. The Salt River Bridge is notable for being the earliest documented bridge constructed by the Bureau of Public Roads in Arizona, marking it as one of the first federal infrastructure projects within the state. Furthermore, ADOT's historical inventory highlights that the Salt River Bridge features a Parker truss design, which is one of only 4 such truss bridges in Arizona, adding to its historical significance. Now, taking a look now at central Arizona weather, a very weak Pacific trough over southern California this morning will spread mid and high-level clouds across Arizona today as it slowly progresses eastward. There may be just enough mid-level saturation to produce some sprinkles or light rain showers through the day, but measurable precip is not expected. Well, despite the weak trough, heights still remain anomalously high for this time of year, yielding high temperatures about 10 to 15 degrees above average. The warm conditions and light winds continue through Thursday before a windier pattern develops Friday into next week. By Friday, a strong upper-level low develops over the Pacific Northwest, with troughing stretching south along the west coast. This position of this low will lead to a cooler and windier pattern developing over northern Arizona Friday and lasting into next week. A leading disturbance on the southern end of the trough is forecast to move across the southwest on Friday. We can expect an increase in winds and cloud cover and a decrease in daytime temperatures. The questionable part is the moisture. There's some support among operational model runs for shower activity, but the blended guidance remains too low to mention at this time. It is something to keep an eye on, though. Nonetheless, any precipitation would remain very little, like less than 1/10 of an inch. Those breezy patterns continue through the weekend as the trough passes by to our north and a reinforcing low develops once again over the Pacific Northwest. Not much in the way of additional precip is expected until perhaps late next week. And we'll keep you updated on that. Sunrise today was at 6:23. It sets tonight at 6:44. And that takes care of it for Tonto-TV for this Wednesday, March 26th. For Tonto-TV News, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great day.